Hi everyone, so we're to the point where we're going to put this recipe together, and I got my oil heated back here. I'm going to switch the recipe up a little bit because I am making this ahead of time for dinner tonight. So the idea with this recipe, and we're doing the pasta skillet with pepperoni, is everything is fixed in the skillet and you serve it right from the skillet. So I'm going to saute everything in the skillet and I'm going to put it in my rectangular baker, and then later tonight I'm going to take this out of the refrigerator and put it right in the oven, and I've got dinner already ready. That way I can clean up the kitchen one last time for the day and enjoy the evening. So we've already prepped the onions, and then after the onions I did the green peppers. We have pepperoni. I'm using turkey pepperoni because, it's slightly healthier. It's still processed, but, I'm going for whatever I can get. And we had used the quick slicer for the mushrooms. So I minced some garlic, put it in with the mushrooms because I want to actually saute the onions and the peppers a little bit longer than I do the mushrooms and the garlic. I don't want my garlic to get too brown, but I do want to heat it up so that it is brings out that flavor. All right, so, and I'm a firm believer to prep before you start cooking, because sometimes things happen, the dogs start barking, they need to go out, whatever, you get sidetracked, and then you don't have enough time and things are cooking too fast. So you get it all prepped prior, with maybe the exception of a few odds and ends, and that way you can go through it with a breeze and not have any hang-ups. So that's going to cook for a little bit. I've already cooked the pasta, so we're good there. And this is just going to be such a fun and tasty dish. The recipe came from the taste buds. We did a video earlier on that, and I'm so excited to taste it. And this is the first time that I've used the everything but pizza seasoning, and measured it out using our wonderful measuring spoons. I don't know about you, but my measuring spoon drawer is filled with Pampered Chef a lot, but some of the non-Pampered Chef measuring spoons I have are all over my drawer. These actually click into place, stacked inside each other. So they stay together, and you take off what you want. You don't have the little ring that you have to deal with, because those drive me nuts trying to get my measuring spoons off the ring that I need. And I don't want to wash all of them, so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Same thing with the measuring cups on the little plastic rings. You don't really want to wash them all, so you take them off and then you put them back on. It's just a hassle. But these they click into each other, and it's such nice storage. So, all right. Got that cooking up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put my pasta in the rectangle. Now, I'm making more than what the recipe calls for because, I like leftovers, and leftovers do well for my lunches through the week. So, a little bit more. My baby sister is a wonderful baker. She is, and we had this conversation last time we were together as to our cooking styles. I rarely measure, and therefore I'm not the best baker. I enjoy baking, but I get a little frustrated by my own demise because I don't like to measure. So, and I like to add, subtract, and it doesn't always work out well. So I love the savory side of cooking. I can do pretty much whatever I want with this. So we have those sauteing beautifully. And I did the green onion the green pepper and the onion together because they're going to marry the flavors together a little bit more. And both of them need just a little bit cooking, sauteing done to really bring out those flavors. Now, if you like the raw flavor of green pepper and onion in your casseroles, by all means, throw them in raw. But I found that when you cook them just a little bit, it really enhances those flavors. All right. So here we go. Now the saute pan is, of course, Pampered Chef. It's one of my favorite pans. And I can clean up. It goes right in the dishwasher, right along with everything else. And it is really one of the things, sad to say, that I look for in anything I use in the kitchen is, can it go in the dishwasher? Because I hate washing dishes. In fact, if I could hire somebody to come clean my kitchen when after I'm done cooking, I would be in heaven. But I have yet to find that person that would be paid in just food. Now, if that's you, come talk to me. All right. Now, I don't want to pre-cook my tomatoes, so I'm just going to add them right into the pan with the pasta. Those ready. How is everybody spending their Saturday? I'm loving the fact that the weather is getting warmer. Yes, I know it's only the end of February, so it's not over yet. Winter still will come back. We all know this. But just to get that winter weather a break in it and seeing some sunshine again, and you know the forecast has got some warmer temperatures going on, it's just like, okay, I can get through this winter. All right. I really don't want to brown my onions and my green peppers. I really just want to soften them and start bringing out some of those flavors. I'm going to go ahead and add the pepperoni. Using one of our measure alls. It's the classic. Again, you wouldn't have to do this if you were putting it to bake it later, because those pepperonis are going to soften up and cook in the dish. I'm just wanting to get them started and start bringing out some of those oils from the flavor, so it just kind of marries together nicely. This is the pasta stir that is in our utensil set, and I use it for all kinds of things. But I actually love it to saute because it just, when it goes through the food, it doesn't move everything at once like a wooden spoon would do. Just kind of lets things blend a little nicer. Okay. Add all this in here. Now, since this is a pasta skillet with pepperoni, it would stand to reason that you could add anything into this that you enjoy on your pizzas. If you're an olive person, add some olives. If you don't like onion, leave them out. It's a beautiful thing about cooking this style of food. You can honestly do whatever it is that makes you happy. I like pineapple on my pizzas. Don't know that I'd want to put it into the mix and saute it, so I would Might put it on top halfway through the cooking time. But how yummy would that be to have some ham in here and sausage or bacon or whatever floats your boat. Okay, this is looking so yummy. As you notice, the recipe didn't have me put any kind of tomato sauce in it, which is kind of, odd, but it does have the tomatoes in there, and it's got this wonderful, and let me tell you this, everything but the pizza seasoning smells wonderful. The aroma is just hitting me, and I am so excited to taste this seasoning. It has me add some heavy cream to it. It's just going to kind of bring it all together. You got to have a little moisture going on. And then it's only supposed to be, like a cup of Parmesan cheese, but because I am who I am, we're going to add a little bit more. Plus we're going to add some to the top, when it's almost done heating later, because you got to have cheese with your pizza. It's just how life goes. This is looking so yummy. I don't know if I'm going to make it till tonight, but all right. So look at that. How yummy is that going to be later tonight for supper? So this is the pasta skillet with pepperoni switched over into a casserole for supper tonight. If you were making it, if this was supper time and you were making it, you could fix it all in the skillet and serve it right from the skillet. So thanks for joining me.